Okay, so in this part, I'm gonna talk about the Telegrams plot by Horace Holly. Characters are Perrin and Alexander. As I scroll down, the exposition is actually introduced here as well when the parent started middle-aged figure is seated in front of his watchmaker establishment near the place. South supplies or whatever it is you pronounce it. And we're gonna underline the sober discouragement words here, which represents his parents issue a conflict in his drama. So that's the first expositions. Now we're gonna move on to raising action. The first raising action is that the parents say when he insists Alexander to see it, to hear his problem issue. He actually needs someone to share with and asking opinion about his matter. When you say only great minds like yours can explain the strange things which has happened. Okay, so the second raising action is that when parents said Friday the 15th impossible, and in his statement he found out that the Friday the 15th is a coincidence. This is not the first happen to him, it happens twice. And he said, what a coincidence. When he said a year seems to have passed two separate lifetimes and started at finding myself seated in the same chair and wearing the same clothes, and then he demanded of Alexander's what day it was. And Alexander answered Friday the 15th, and he said, how can such a thing be possible, right? So that's the second raising action. The third is that when Alexander say, I salute you mystic descendants of prophets and seers. We're going to talk about this quite a bit. And Alexander say, mystical experience and experience of highest order, like unto saint, there is symbols of modern things. So ensure that he said the thing that you worship maker and believe you should experience what many saint has died without realizing. So that's one of the things. And also, as Alexander say, who knows what you could do after years of self-denial. So when a mere 2 weeks without cigarettes have brought you this vision. So that's one of the visions. It says that a mystic descendants of the prophecies. Next, moving on to the parents, raising actions. The last of raising actions. When the parents said that I saw the telegraph, boy hurried toward me down the street. Then I had premonitions, which is a bad feeling or negative feelings about. And what he means by that is that he actually really know what could happen, what would happen when this boy running toward him. And not long after, he read this message that his brother, who long ago ran away on an adventure to Indochina, had just died and left him fortunately. I don't know what does that mean. That's probably kind of idiom or something. And that was on a Friday on the 15th, right? That was on a Friday the 15th. What a coincidence again. It happened at exact times as he seated in the same chair and wearing the same clothes. So yeah. That's a raising action, maybe. So we're gonna talk about the climax right now. Climax when uh, Alexander say, "Nah, you're most ungrateful of men." But why mention the telegram? What matters is whether your vision arose from seeing a telegram or seeing a telegraph boy. The philosophy sure is the same, right? So you can't even do uh, what you really want to do because the philosophy tree is the same. So you can't even deny what's gonna happen. Maybe that's the message from this word. And yeah, let's talk about the climate. So what is it? What does Alexander means when he say you're most ungrateful man? Well, he's actually when the parents have a two sides of life here. Uh, I'm gonna show you. What it means is that when parents say he actually have two life, uh, oh yeah, he have lived two separate lives or lives when two sisters have enrolled before he is. In another one, he really has a life that he wants to have. On the other side, is the opposite of his dream. And then what is what is happening right now is the first dream is actually a quite good life. Therefore, the Alexander say you are the most ungrateful of men, and the parents bring up the telegram word because uh, the Alexander say what matters is whether your visions are from seeing the telegram or seeing the telegraph boy. The philosophy is true is the same, so you can't do anything about it. So therefore you have to be grateful whatever you have and whatever uh, you want or whatever it is. Next, the last is resolutions. Resolution, Alexander, when he said, "Not at all. When you've become reasonable and grateful, I shall return and speak further with you." So he basically uh gives a parent time to think about this for twice because he's actually in 2 months right now. He doesn't know what to do, and then he's so ungrateful about his life, about whatever he has, and therefore Alexander gives him time to think twice, and he returns to speak up with him again when he's reasonable or he's adult enough to talk with, when yeah everything's going well. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Rizky Mubarak Muklis from the Group 1. On this occasion, I will explain the extrinsic element drama, the title The Telegram by Horace Holley. The first, the oldest background. Horace Holley was born on April 7, 1897 in Torrington, Connecticut, and he was died on July 12, 1960, in Haifa, Israel. He was a prominent follower of Faith Baha'i. After being elected to several spiritual assemblies appointed by Sogi Effendi in 1951 as the head of cause, the Baha'i faith is a religion that teach the essential values of all religion and the unity of all people. Founded by Baha'u'llah in 1863, It initially grew in Persia and part of the Middle East, where it has faced ongoing persecution from the start. It is estimated to have between 5 and 8 million adherents, known as Baha'is, who are spread in most countries and regions in the world, and later was chosen as one of the 9 custodians who guarded religion from 1957 until 1963. And then a religious element content in drama. I think in drama The Telegram by Horace Holley also has an influence in religion element, such as in the quotation Alexander, to think that you, a watchmaker and a petty bourgeois, should experience what many people have edited without realizing. I salute you, mystic, descendant of prophet and seers, which show that Horace Holley himself was a prominent follower of the Baha'i faith. I think enough my explanation extrinsic element drama, The Telegram by Horace Holley. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Kinuhan. I'm from Group 1. I want to talk about the characterization on Telegram drama. There are 2 characters inside this play. The first is Perrin. Perrin is a good man and a little bit selfish. In the play, he said his friend is a great philosopher, but when he don't agree with his friend, he insults his friend. The next character is Alexander. Alexander is a nice philosopher, polite person, and smart. He also a loyal friend. This drama takes place at St. Sulpice at noon.